There we go. That's I cannot believe I just went on a whole I cannot believe I went on a whole tangent just to tell you all how much I appreciate you being here and everything, all that matters in between, without me actually, you know, having my voice be out there. So, take it from the top. Hello everybody, welcome to my live stream. Thank you so much for being here. I am always eternally grateful to have this chance to be able to see you all and to say hi and all that good stuff. I was gonna do some world hopping, but that may change because, well, I was spending time with my brother. And I love spending time with my brother, so I didn't really have a chance to like check for more worlds and whatnot. Technically speaking, I didn't get the content create too, but that's okay. I have other days where I can do that as well. And overall, I want to make sure I find the chances to be able to do so another time, because my brother comes first, and that's always important to me. But I also want to make sure that I'm here when I scheduled. So I scheduled myself for 7. I'm gonna be here at 7. Dang it! So. Hi everybody, I hope you all are doing well. Anyways, McKindy, I said hi to you, but bye. Fire and Sunny? It was Fire and Sunny. Hi Fire and Sunny. Fire, sorry, you're only going to be called Fire. Hi Fire, I appreciate you at least stopping by and saying hi while you can, and bye. Hi Liam, I don't know if you're still here, but I appreciate you saying hi too, so hi. And Boyd, hello. Hi Boyd, I'm very happy that you're here, thanks for joining us. Hello Iblis, I'm so sorry that my audio has completely cut itself out. I've come to that realization myself personally when I realized I was not having the mic audio unmuted. Oh man, that's rookie mistake stuff, chat. Rookie mistake stuff, yet I'm still making it like it's my job. Well, I mean, this is sort of kind of my job, but not really. It's not my job. My job is no, that doesn't even make sense. I don't even know where I'm going about with that. But hi, Iblis. I appreciate you being here. No audio. Hi, Blitzian. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I know for sure now you all can hear me because I unmuted my microphone. Yes, that's what happened. Sometimes when I'm making content and whatnot, sometimes I actually, what I do as a bit of an insider secret, sometimes I like to grab the audio specifically from a particular world. Like for example, that one role with the really bright trees and stuff like that. There was a point in time where I was producing the acting that I was doing, but then I was also producing just the world audio. Like I was just recording the world audio and then putting that as my video. Because the reason why is because when you do jump cuts and stuff like that, it's kind of not nice when the audio jump cuts with it. You kind of want the audio to be one consistent flow. So that way it doesn't really feel like so unnatural and so jittery. The audio flowing one way kind of almost feel like a story. And that's the reason why I have to sometimes record audio separately from everything else. But sometimes I record this stuff after, like, let's say a live stream or an event or whatnot, and I have my wireless microphone still on. So ultimately what I have to do then is mute the mic audio so it doesn't get picked up. So that way I don't have any other like audio being picked up or whatnot, and that's going to cause problems to the audio sound. I will give a fun fact. There is one video I did recently, like my last 10 videos or so, that where the audio from the audio I was recording incidentally has me at some point saying something inside of it. I'm sure you all can probably figure out which one that is, but overall, that's a little Easter egg for you all to figure out, if anything. Hi Jelly, I appreciate you being here. I'm sure you can hear me now. I'm sorry, it was just a bit of an audio dilemma. Hello Blitzian, and it's okay if you're still working. I'm still grateful that you take the chance to be here, so thanks for stopping by. It's always nice to see you. Hello, Haro, I think you said call you faceless, right? Is that correct? I can't remember exactly, but I think you said to call you faceless. My right hand has really been misbehaving lately, but I think it was call you faceless, but I'm gonna call you faceless just in case. Please correct if I'm wrong, but I still appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Yes, Iblis, my voice is back. Hello, cute little Iblis, my adorable, lovely daughter. I'm appreciative that you're here, and I appreciate you stopping by to say hi, at least. Hello, I Love Wine. I'm very happy that you're here, too. Oh my gosh, I was just reminded. And there I go, everybody. I am in the ground again. I forget to do this way too much, honestly. I should, like, have this, like, running regardless, whether if I'm actually, like, streaming or not. SDREAM. Why is it not showing up? There it is. There it is. All right, I'm back, everybody. I was just starting up the bots. Anyways, but yes, what is it? Yes, hello, I Love Wine. I appreciate you being here. It's always nice to see you. And hello, Hino. I'm very thankful that you're here too. Thanks for stopping by. It's very appreciative of you to be here. Hello, hello, Trico. Hi, Trico. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Yes, I will say my voice is so I will say this honest thing about myself. Hold on, what is this? Why is my leg all the way in Timbuktu? My leg is no longer in Timbuktu, ladies and gentlemen. But I will say this one thing about my voice. And let me just make sure I'm reading chat. Okay, so I think people are still coming in, so I'm gonna use this chance to yap a bit. My voice is something that I still personally cannot accept for myself. I really don't know why. Like I've seriously have evaluated my voice, and I'm just like, why? What in particular about my voice is so tantalizing, so alluring? I really have checked, I really have searched, and I really have tried. I personally don't like listening to my voice. Now, granted, with VTubing and all this kind of stuff, I kind of don't have a choice. It's either accept your voice or, well, don't do VTubing, you know what I mean? But I will say, when I listen back to my voice in particular, especially when I say certain things and maybe how I talk a certain way, I do have some sort of cadence to how I speak. And the most important part for me is to make sure that I say things in certain aspects, say things in certain tones, say things in certain speeds, just to make sure I keep everything tantalizing and alluring for you all to actually want to watch me. After all, technically speaking, I am a performer. I am doing all this VTubing stuff in front of a live audience after all. And the reason why I do all this stuff is because it's a lot of fun. So if I want to be able to continue to do something like this, then I admittingly have to get comfortable with my voice. I have to accept it for what it is. Granted, it's a little, sometimes I listen to it and I'm like, that's cringe. But the reality of it all is like, if I don't take the time to just sit there and listen to my voice, then I'm not really fully accepting myself. And I want to be able to accept myself for who I am. So I am very appreciative, Trico. Honestly, I'll give you this biggest credit. Every single time someone says that they love my voice, it at the very least, brings me like 0.0001% closer to truly accepting it. Now, is it gonna get there anytime soon? No, not at all. But at the very least, an effort is still an effort. So if more people tell me how much they love my voice and how appreciative they hear of it and whatnot, like, I don't really know what's so good about my voice. What is good about my voice, really? I had to like think about it myself, and honestly, I think one of the things I've come to the conclusion about is that it's gender neutral. Like, it can sound like a female, but it can also sound like a male depending on who you talk to. But I've also come to notice lately that I've been like doing like longer stretches of accentuation on certain words, kind of like saying like this, or like, you know, just talking like this. It's interesting, and I think honestly it's because of VTubing as to why I've begun doing stuff like this. I don't necessarily mean to do it in a bad way. I just like being able to, like, you know, have different pitches and different ways that I utilize my voice to the best of my ability. I want to continue just trying to experiment and talk different ways, or maybe engage with you all in different ways, to ensure that ultimately you all know that I'm trying to like be better each and every day. I'm trying new experimental things, and I want to be able to see where I can put myself in certain situations or circumstances and be able to try to overcome them. That is the only way I'm ever going to personally grow, not just as a VTuber, but as a leader as a whole. I need to feel comfortable taking on challenges that may come my way, because if I don't take on those challenges, then I personally will never grow as a person. How will I, like, it's just how it works. Risk is involved, failure is involved, emotional stress and all this kind of stuff is involved. But if I didn't think it was worth it, I wouldn't be here where I am right now. So Thank you, Trico. Honestly, that compliment means everything because it just assures me just a little bit closer that I'm doing something right. Uh-oh. What's this? There you go. I'm drawing big shot. Now's your chance to be a big shot. Anyways, one of my friends asked me to write this. So yeah. Faceless. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I remember. I'm pretty sure you're the only person with a bunch of text like that and then said faceless. So I want to make sure I call you faceless. That's important to me. Anyways, one of my friends asked me to write this. So yeah. Oh, well, hello to your friend. Hello, faceless friend. I appreciate you writing what you have written, I suppose. Anyways, I need to try to record myself. It's okay, Iblis. We can always find another opportunity at some point. For those of you who may not know what Iblis is talking about, my hands! For those of you who may not know what Iblis is talking about, I am actually trying to make my 1K video. Now, it's kind of scary because, like, at this point, I'm at 1.45K, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I'm almost to the halfway point of 2K, so I need to make this sooner rather than later, because otherwise, it's going to be, like, way too late. But honestly, I really want to just show, like, the history of Random Slam, like, where I came from, all the matter of just the people that I've met in my life, the moments of time where I've done this, like live streaming, or my Discord server, or VR chat events, and overall, just fundamentally bring it all back to be like, I did all of this in the fundamental merits of appreciation. You know, it's funny because Shadeable, one of the members, has, and I'll message them back, but they mentioned something like, did you ever, actually, let me read it. I know it's a slower chat, so I can do stuff like this. I'm gonna read this. No, I'm not looking at that. Shadeable said this. Did you ever think your YouTube channel would get as big as it is? Now, I'm gonna be honest with you all. I legitimately thought to myself, I was gonna quit. Like, seriously thought at some point, I was like, well, around like 700, 800 subscribers, I'm probably gonna lose interest and then call it a day. But I think what helped a lot is that I helped build a community, and having that community by my side just like made it so much more where I was like, I don't want to give this up. Oh, my hair. My hair. Oh my gosh, my hair. I guess it's gonna stay like this. Oh no. Why? Why is it doing this? Oh, and then my left hand's just like, yeah, no, I don't want to work anymore, actually. This is my whole, by the way, everybody, this is my conversation. This is literally what I was gonna do. It's legitimately pissing me off to the core. Not really, but I think what's more so pissing me off is my left hand, once again, doing left hand things. Like, they've been really irresponsible. Like, these controllers have been really bad lately. I don't know why. I don't know what's just going on, why they're just misbehaving like this. Also, my hair. Okay, I moved it out of my face at least, I suppose. I fixed it, actually. Like, you have to go, like the base route. But, as I was saying, honestly, I thought I was going to quit. I never really saw any intention to continue my left hand. But, I never really saw... Okay, fine. You know what? Fine. Left hand. You're just gonna, if you're gonna be like this, then this is what we're gonna do. We'll make it easier on everybody. We'll make it easier on everybody by just restarting you. That's probably my best way of going about things. Regardless, what I'm trying to say is, like, I legitimately thought I would never ever reach where I am right now. It's still, like, honestly something I can't process. I really can't. Now, all of a sudden, I have a community that I want to make sure I upkeep and try to provide a sense of value and entertainment to. Now I'm making content that, granted, I enjoy making content. That's like my most fun thing I can ever do. But now I have to make sure, like, I upkeep in making videos and ensuring I keep you all entertained. But also at the same time too, just doing live streams sometimes. So I find the best of both worlds. So I can have you all, my YouTube community and my Discord community and my everybody community that I can talk to, and just have a chance where we all come together. A chance to be able to, like, say what's up, you know, just talk about random stuff and just have a good discussion. I never ever thought to myself when I first started my YouTube channel I would ever be where I am right now. It's something that legitimately did not cross my mind. I legitimately thought to myself I was just gonna, like, hit, like, I don't know, be so irrelevant because there's so many VTubers out there, and it's just like, oh, you're only really gonna get like 19, 20 subscribers, and you're probably gonna call it quits because nobody else is gonna care. But then people started supporting. People started liking the videos. People started actually like showing a genuine interest in what I wanted to do. And granted, I think a lot of my stoicism helped me in that situation. Like for example, my first like 5 live streams, like my first like 4 or 5 live streams, I only had like 1 or 2 people. That's it. The only people who would actually come in and just say hi or, you know, random stuff. Don't get me wrong, those are pretty fun. And also I was crossfitted back then, and I did that a lot less now because, you know, I want to actually be a part of the live streams. But back then, like, I just did it and I was just having fun. I was just having a good time. I was just doing stuff. Like I was in front of a camera and I was showing a bunch of random goofy stuff, doing a bunch of random goofy stuff. Anybody who wanted to come along, they came along, and I'm more than happy that they did. And now, you know, video after video, and then eventually I joined my Discord, and then because of live streaming, I made my Discord server. And from there, my right hand needs to come back. My right hand came back. I'm probably gonna reset this one too, but the problem here is that it's gonna do this. So hold on, you ready? My body is destroyed. I knew exactly what I was gonna do. Hand, come back here. Uh-oh, it's still gonna do it anyways. I know why. You ready? Alright, okay. Control, come back over here. I hate these controllers so much. Like, they're the devil's bane to me. I cannot believe how bothersome they are as a whole. They just want to cause irritation and annoyance to me. But regardless, it's still my equipment. I'm still very thankful for what my equipment can provide. And, you know, this is stuff like this that, even from the very beginning, I just want to make sure that I can show a sense of appreciation of what I have. Welcome back, Han. Alright, I'm back for realsies now. The appreciation of being able to just do this in the first place, like having full body trackers, eventually getting a headset with facial tracking and eye tracking, the ability to be on this beautiful world that we called VR chat, to just sit in a room that's somewhere out in space with a nice lofty everything. It's a very cozy world. I feel comfortable in it, to the point where I found this avatar, this person that's my second me at this point, my virtual me. The person who I can say is myself, where every time I look at this, I'm looking at myself. I never thought at 0 subscribers, I would be where I am right now. But here I am, almost 1.5K subscribers. And I think one of the nicest things I can be proud of is just that K in my subscriber counts. I think that's nice. And honestly, like, I don't really want to make it seem like a continued like growth milestone. I just want to celebrate every moment together with the people who actually want to take the time to celebrate it with me. So, am I really shocked that I'm as big as I am now? I mean, first off, I'm still not that big, but I am shocked. I really am. But at the same time too, I'm very, very proud, and I'm very, very happy to the fact that I still fundamentally try to be myself. Someone who just cares for the person in front of them. Someone who actually just wants to make a conscious effort to show a sense of consideration and support. Am I a lot more refined and efficient in how I can do that? Yes, because live streams are not it. Like, this is not a therapy session in my live streams, and this is not a depression fest. This is not a drama fest. I'm so sorry. I hope you find the help you're looking for, but it's definitely not here. Here, we have positive vibes. We have good vibes. We just want to be there for each other and just hang out and have fun. There's no reason for us to try to feel a sense of negativity or dreariness or pessimism, and overall just try to find a way to suck reality back into like something like this. We're here to escape reality. We're here to just sit here and actually just be with each other for a change. I'm tired of people just wanting to like try to bring stuff, negativity, pessimism, all this kind of stuff just in my community. I get exhausted of it because I don't want that. It exists everywhere around us. There is no reason for it to exist here. A community where I can control what happens. So if I'm going to control what happens, I want to make sure it stays safe, responsible, and fun. That's my most important thing. And if anything, I hope I can continue with where I am right now to where I get 10K, to where I get 100K, to where I get 1 million subscribers. I don't care. My most important fundamental aspect is to build a community where we're safe, responsible, and fun. I can't ask for anything else. And it takes every single one of you to help me achieve that mission. So please, if you want to become a community member, if you are a community member, help me by making sure we can be what I want us to be. A family. And that's all I can really ask for in that subject, honestly. I must have fallen behind a chat. There's not much of a chat anyways. I can't stop making mistakes on everything I say. It's okay, Iblis. You know, honestly, I do that a lot personally when I'm making production content. Just be natural about it. You don't have to feel like anxious or jealous or nervous or whatnot. It doesn't have to be perfection. Just be you. That's all I can ask for, honestly. The reason why someone doesn't like their voice means they think they aren't good enough for something. And you know what, Trico? You're probably right. I'm gonna be really honest with you all. I don't think I'm good enough for any of this. This content creation stuff, my right hand, even though I freaking turned you off, this content... Right hand. Okay. This content creation stuff, this live stream stuff, this community event stuff, I always have a crazy heavy sense of nervousness. All the time, even just before I joined this stream, because I really don't feel like I'm good enough. I really, really don't. I try my absolute best. I try my hardest out. I really, really do. I don't ever try to bullshit you all on attention or time or focus or just insight, discussion. I try to bullshit you guys on nothing. Every single thing I tell you is me passionately speaking out to you all. I don't ever want you all to feel like I'm being fake or you're being cheated. I am a real live streamer through and through. Do I make mistakes? Oh yes, you best believe I do. I'm bad at reading chat sometimes, and I understand that. Or at times, maybe I just get a little too aggressive on someone. I understand that. But it's me. It's who I am. And I want to make sure you all see that. I don't want you all to support someone that's like just putting on a persona, putting on a good image. You know, in some sense, maybe, like just to make sure that I can provide an entertaining value, but this is me. Pretty much through and through. Like, I'm not putting on a facade. I'm not putting on an act. This is just the kind of person that I am. To people in real life, to people around me off live stream, I just enjoy being this person. A person that's kooky, crazy, fun, random, sporadic, exciting, insightful, thoughtful, hopeful. Wanting to provide something that makes you at least smile. I don't ever think I can achieve that like really, really good. But I will fucking try my best, if anything else. I can talk, but I can't, of course. Oh. Thank you, Iblis. I appreciate you saying I have a lovely voice, too. I know sometimes you sleep to it as well, and I'm very actually happy to hear about that, so thank you. It does actually flatter me a lot, believe it or not. Ah! Chat, this is why I have to put myself on red. People want to invite me and whatnot, and as much as I would love to have people invite me, I need to make sure that I focus on you, my live stream. Remember what I said, going back to making sure I give you my undivided attention? I'm not looking at my phone. The only time I did was for Shadeable, but I'm not looking at my phone. I'm not distracted by other things. You are my sole focus right now, and I want that to be 110%. I want that to be at 110%. I want to give you guys my attention, and I want to make sure I can do it the best I can. So yeah. Roller got a cat the other day. Congratulations, Madness Plays. What kind of cat did you get? Do you love it a lot? Hi, Danielle Ramirez. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Listen, man, you can be better, but always know that you can't. Don't make yourself better for others. Just make yourself better. Oh yeah, don't trust me, Trico. I'm not doing it. I'm like, the benefit of me becoming better for myself, no offense to you all, it's not for any one of you. It really, really isn't. My most important part for me personally is just to be able to tell myself I did it. I'm serious. Host a VR chat event, I did it. Host a live stream where at one point in time I almost had like 60 concurrent viewers, I did it. Post a YouTube video that gets over 10k views, I did it. Be a YouTuber that has a K in the subscriber count, I did it. And honestly, I'm proud of myself every single step of the way. But you know what? I don't want to sit there and be like, yep, I'm gonna call it here. No, I'm gonna continue trying to be my best, and I want to continue to try to improve, do different things, try to experiment different things. That's why my short form videos, I'm trying to put more production quality into them. Like, maybe not actual editing production quality, but like I'm trying to put more of a skit, put more of a show on, because it seems more engaging that way. Like, I want to be just that person that's like a lot of fun. I might hit you with insightful moments, but overall, like, you watch my shorts just to smile, be entertained, have a laugh, all this kind of stuff. I want to try my very best to continue doing that. But by the end of it all, when I see the numbers come in, which I know I'm not about the numbers, but they still do provide a good validation boost sometimes, I look at my numbers and you know what? I smile, because I'm like, you know what? I've actually made people happy with my content. And honestly, I'm proud of myself every single day for making people feel happy. So I'm not doing this for anybody. I really am not. Trust me, I have a fully sustaining job that has a complete career ladder that I can go upon and just make more money, and I'm not really doing this to try to like find money out of you all. I am doing this for a genuine purpose, to reach out to my community, to cultivate my community, to provide a genuine sense of comfort to you all. None of this is because I'm trying to exploit you. I'm doing every single thing I do right here, right now, because I want to, for you. I'm serious. I don't have to live stream today. I can still be with my brother. We could just have another beer and just sit by the pool and just start drinking beer and just enjoy each other's time. But I'm here for you. And I want to be here. I genuinely do. I would not post this way earlier otherwise if I was like, oh, I have to be here, I guess. No, I want to be here. You all bring me such excitement, such joy. Like, I love meeting new people. I love being able to talk to existing people. That's my most important thing, just to be able to be here. Be someone who tries to be there, to give you that sense where you feel like you're seen and heard. I can't ask for anything else. And honestly, I want to seek that out the best I can, because from what I've come to know, I can make an impression. If I can make an impression on at least one person, then that's a satisfied day to me, honestly. So, thank you for being here. It really does mean a lot. And if anything, I hope I can entertain you. That's all I can really ask for at this point. Spamton dance. Spamton! G Spamton! Hola. Me gustan los tacos. Hi, Stanford. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Hello, we meet again. It's me, Murdoch. Sorry, I needed that water. Murdoch, is this like your third name change? Come on, man. Either way, I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Whew. Hello, Mr. Cocoa Beans. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna give a brief shout out to Mr. Cocoa Beans. They post on every single YouTube video that I make. Technically, Adrian Reese does too, but like, they're like really quick to comment. I know they don't comment much things, but like, it's kind of like, I still appreciate the support nonetheless. I'm forever grateful that they actually like show up and come to my comments on, you know, and overall just coming to live streams too. So Mr. Cocoa Beans, I appreciate you greatly. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. I might need to go soon. Well, if anything, I'm so far behind on chat, first off, and second off, well, bye Faceless. I appreciate you being here when you do go. I hope you take care. Yay, Trico! I'm very happy that you joined the server. Thanks for stopping by. I never force anybody to join a Discord server or anything. Please, join at your own accord. It is no pressure. And also, like, subscribing to, like, please, you don't have to subscribe. It is no pressure. If I just provide you some sense of content for, like, 5-10 seconds, then I'm just more than satisfied. I'm serious. Like, I don't do any of this for growth or anything. Don't get me wrong, the numbers, again, I said it earlier, the numbers provide me validation, but it doesn't make me want to do this. I want to do this myself. I don't see for a means of growth or a means of this, that, and the other. I'm here because I want to be here for you. I don't ever care for subscriptions or care for Discord members. I just want to be here. And if I make you smile even for just a bit, then I did my job. And that's all I need to do, honestly. You sound like my cousin saying that. Saying what? I don't remember what I said exactly. I'm just saying hi, but I'll be taking a shower. Hi, Emmett. Bye, Emmett. I hope you enjoy your shower. I don't want to say that, but like I'll say it like that. Okay. I understand where I am right now. I'm like halfway through chat, but I'm catching up now. Hi, Snoo. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. How am I? I'm doing pretty good, Murdoch. I'm not gonna lie. So my brother came in earlier and he had some beer, and also I took a weed gummy. So technically speaking, everybody, I am crossfaded right now. But I will still provide a good live stream. I promise you. There are some times where I have been crossfaded, but I still provide very good content. And honestly, I'm getting my mojo back. Like, I'm understanding like the flow and the mantra and all that kind of stuff. So, and plus people are joining the live stream too. I was going a little bit more yappy because there was not many people in the live stream. And my left hand once again is back. No, my right hand. My hand's back too. But overall, like, since we're starting to get back to, like, you know, more people joining the live stream and whatnot, I'm gonna get a little more focused on chat. Regardless though, like, just because I'm crossfaded doesn't mean I don't pay attention. So I want to make sure that I be there for you all. So I'm gonna catch up on chat. But either way, I'm doing really good actually. I worked earlier today. It wasn't too long of a work, and then I went to go get some nice food. Then my brother and I spent some time together, and I was very happy to spend some time with my brother. Again, I would have spent some more, but I want to be here for you all. So here I am now. So hi. Hi, Gabe Strong. I appreciate you being here. You did this. Bro did the emoji. What do you want to say? Come on, just say it, my friend. Yo, random question. I thought, do you like or love Godzilla? Now, I will say this. I'm not a huge Godzilla fan, but it's funny you mentioned that because way back when, like one of my first live streams and even my first cafe event, I had a person who really loved Godzilla. I hate to say it, but his name escapes me at the moment. I want to say RJ. I want to say his name was RJ, but oh man, that guy loved Godzilla. And honestly, he talked about Godzilla all the time in my live streams. It was cute. I kind of miss him. I hope he's doing well. Why is Big Shot so hard to draw? Bye, Cocoa Beans. I appreciate you being here. I know why I draw for you now. Iblis, you're so adorable, you know that? And I'm always thankful when you decide to do draw for me. Again, though, please remember, it is no pressure, I swear. Please don't feel like you have to draw for me. It's just, again, everybody, please, I don't ever want to force anybody to think they have to do something for me at all. Please don't feel like you have to subscribe or donate or draw for me or whatever. I don't really want it. I just want to be here for you. Maybe if I want to potentially look at this and be like my actual job, then be like, yeah, maybe can you check the sponsor, or yeah, maybe donate if you feel like it, if you have the money to be able to comfortably donate whatever you can comfortably donate. But like overall, just right now, my primary focus is just be here for you. So I'm very flattered, Iblis, when you drew me the first time. I was so taken aback, and even every single time you do draw me, I'm like I'm always forever grateful, and I'm always forever thankful that you feel comfortable doing so with me. In fact, recently I also saw Pablo. Granted, they didn't really draw my avatar at all, but they drew such a lovely drawing, and I was like, wow, that is some really cool potential right there. I'll tell you that much. Roller, do I like Chromer? If I like Chromer, then I think Spantum G Spantum's gonna come after me. Man, you guys remind me, I need to play Chapter 2 of Deltarune pretty soon. I need to actually make that PNG tuber so I can play Deltarune on my laptop versus my actual desktop. But I want to do that sooner rather than later, to be honest. I want to play more gaming live streams. That's just way easier on my eyes and just on my body. Like, I'm sitting here right now, like, rocking back and forth talking to you all. But gaming live streams will be so much easier on my body, that's for sure. What the heck? If you want, I can draw your avatar. Well, I do really appreciate that, Trico. But again, please, it is no pressure. Like, I can't really give anything in return, honestly, other than just show it off. Hi, Just Me. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Just Me. Is that the German flag? Just Me, are you German? My hand. Come back. Thank you. Bye, Void. I appreciate you being here for whatever time you spent here. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you take care. I'm passing up, everybody. I'm coming. I'm coming up in chat. I'm sorry. I know I fell behind, but I want to make sure I catch up. Hi, the Judge. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, jeez. I didn't double click that. Hi, Storm Warden. I appreciate you being here too. Thanks for stopping by. And hello, Tanger. I appreciate you. I like the white heart. I symbolize the white heart myself, so thank you so much for using it. And I hope you're having a fantastic day. Thanks for stopping by. Hi, Kyler. I appreciate you being here too. Thanks for stopping by. Anyways, well, you're super cute and awesome. Aw, Snoo, you're the cutie patootie. You're breathtaking. I always appreciate the compliments. Thank you so much for giving me the support. I'm very grateful that you want to give it to me. I'm pretty sure I read that correctly. I'm pretty sure, at least. You're a good enough roller, and you always try for us. I couldn't ask for anything more. I do try my best to try. Honestly, like that's just who I am as a whole. Like, I don't ever try to half-ass or bullshit anything. I am a all or nothing person. If I'm gonna give my best effort, then I'm gonna give my best damn effort. If I feel like I can't give my best effort anymore, then I'll just say, okay, guys, I'm done. Goodbye. But at the very least, I want to commit to an hour, and at the same time too, I will not give you half-ass efforts. I'm not just gonna do this. I'm not gonna give up my social battery and decide, oh shit, I still need a stream, and then just decide to like do this or something like that. I still did it backwards. No. No more. I'm done. My point is, I'm not gonna sit here and just like ignore you all. Like, that's, first off, that's not this kind of stream, and second off, like, I can't not acknowledge my audience. You guys are what make me me. That's what makes Random Slandom. How disingenuous would it be of me if I did not take the time to make sure you all feel appreciated? And you know what? I get it. If I ever get bigger someday, it'll be a lot harder to show personable appreciation to you all. But I will still make sure I generalize and tell you all that I appreciate you being here. To the person that actually actively chats and wants to, like, you know, get to know me or the people around them, to the person that sits in the background and just has me as background noise. I'm appreciative that you're here, whether you're here the whole stream or you're here for just 5 seconds. I'm appreciative. I don't want to ever have you scroll up and be disappointed or upset. I want to give the best effort, the best I can, because I don't want to provide content that just seems fake or seems half-assed. I want to give my best always, and it's exhausting, sure, but I love doing it at the same time too. I get to meet new great people and just continue to provide a sense of positivity in a community and really a world where there's just too much negativity. Alright, how far behind am I? Will I ever do a meetup? Well, honestly, all things considered, I'm still such a very small VTuber. Like, meetups just, maybe if I get like 10, 15, like maybe 100K, then yeah, I may consider a meetup at a con. But as of right now, we are nowhere near that yet. Granted, I'm still getting slightly bigger, but I'm not to the point where it's like people like recognize me from outside my own content, you know? It's not like, whoa, that's random. Whoa, that's Random Slandom. It's like, that's not happening, and I hope it doesn't happen anytime soon. I still personally like my own personal time and whatnot, but once I get really big, people are just gonna know who I am, and it's gonna be a little bit more of a problem. Regardless, as of right now, meetups is just a way further thing down the road, and I'm not really focused on that at that point in time. Even though I've already shown my real life face, like I have a couple channels, like a couple videos ago, and even further still, like I don't care. Like, I will show who I am. You all know me inside, real life side and VR side. And I get it. I'm very expressive right here, right now. And you might all think this is an act. This is exactly how I am in real life too. So, regardless, I want to make sure you all know me for who I am. Always through. And someday, you all will know what I am. Like, I'm still kind of dreading it, but I will be sharing that story of what I hold really close to myself on December 9th. And I even requested that day off of work and everything to ensure that I steel myself to talk about that story. It's a very, very heavy story I hold so close to my heart. But the reason why I want to tell it is because it's my final closure. My closure to the whole events, my closure to the whole saga. All of this, every single thing that I do with this community, with the people that I've helped cultivate, you know, help inspire and motivate, every single thing that I do is because of this story. In other words, you will all know who I am on December 9th. I think if anything, that's all I have to say about that. Any advice for a guy looking to be a VTuber? Hi Gilgamesh, I appreciate you being here. I think the most important thing, there's two things I must say that are very important. One is subjective and one is objective. One, be very, very mindful. Well, first off, establish what you want to establish. So I think if anything, it'll be a little bit easier. Like for example, your community. Now, there are two options you have to honestly think about right from the get-go. Do you want to be a 13 plus or do you want to be an 18 plus? There's no 16 plus, do not do any of that. 13 plus or 18 plus. Now, whichever route you choose, you have to make sure you hard commit to it the best you can. But be careful, there are pros and cons on both sides. 13 plus allows you a wider range of audience, but you may potentially have more immature members that maybe not exactly fit who you are. Maybe if like you're similar age, then maybe it's not so bad. But for me at 29, I technically have more immature people. But not saying everybody's immature because I build a pretty good audience. But what I'm trying to say is like at the very least, you have to probably be pretty serious about your not safe for work rules. I'm serious. Like on my server, and everybody knows, I don't even allow smash or pass because in my server, I don't want any sexual insinuation whatsoever. You know why? One, because I would say the majority of the people on my server are minors. And I say that distinctly this way to ensure that you all that I don't allow NSFW. I'm first off not that kind of person because that's weird. Like who's so sexually oriented all the time? Which honestly, people a lot my age are pretty much like that. But what I'm trying to say is like sexual insinuation exists everywhere around the world regardless. And why does it have to come into my community? So I say no to that. Just making sure you establish that rule for 13 plus allows you the chance to be like, if let's say later down the road, someone God forbid calls you a pedophile. And you know what? It doesn't take much for anybody to just suddenly spread a really baseless rumor about you. It just takes 5 or 6 people spreading it everywhere if they absolutely hate you. That's one of my biggest realized fears, to be honest. I feel like someday someone's really gonna hate me and just spread like all over the place that I'm a pedophile. But you know what? If you build your foundation from the very start very strongly, like no sexual insinuation from the very start, there is going to be never any given moment in time where they can go in there, scrutinize me, ask my members, and they're going to find something that actually is worthwhile. They're not going to find anything. I'm very proud of my own server to uphold that no NSFW thing very, very sternly, because I want to make sure that I be responsible to my own community members. So that's the objective rule I'll give you. The subjective rule to being a VTuber: appreciate every single person who gives you their attention and time. Every single person. At first, it'll be really easy because it may not be much, but that one person who comments, heart that shit. Make sure you comment to them, thank you so much for your comment, or react to the comment, or just do all sorts of different things. Show your appreciation. Give subscriber videos, give milestones where you're proud of yourself and show your community. Show those heart comments, show those comments where you care for people. That's what's gonna make you a good VTuber. You know why? Because you're there, you care, you're involved. These days, everybody, if you want to actually make it as a VTuber, you need to be involved. You can't just make content and think it's gonna work. You might get lucky and that might work in your favor, but do you want a consistent way to actually grow that is worth your time and worth your while? Show your appreciation. Don't hesitate to tell your community how much you appreciate them. Be there for them the best you can. And if you do that, I guarantee you, you will make it as a VTuber. I gotta drink water. I drank some water. Water is good for the bones. Descends uncashily. Hi, Andrew. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, I'm catching up, everybody. I subscribed to you because I genuinely love for you and I put a smile on my face. I'm very happy to hear that, Trico. And if anything, that's all I can ask for. I want my subscriptions to be real. I want my likes to be real. As much as I try to be real to you all, I want you to be real back to me. Don't ever try to come to me in some fake or some hyperbolic sense. I want you to subscribe because you actually want to. I want you to join my Discord community because you actually want to. And in exchange, I will do my best to entertain you, to inspire you, and to make you smile. So, thank you. I appreciate hearing you subscribing because you want to. And as much as you want to subscribe, as much as I want to provide you content that can make you feel safe, comfortable, and to have fun. Belvita time! Oh, well, that's the most honest thing anyone has been on YouTube. Listen, Gilgamesh, I'm a very honest person. I never want to sit there and just give you bullshit. That's just not the person that I am. And you know, like, my live streams are kind of scrambled and scattered, but my live streams are all very honest and real. Like, I don't want you guys to think I'm bullshitting any of this. I am a person that will try to give genuine interest into what you may have going on. I love questions personally because I love to answer questions like crazy. So if you have any more questions, don't hesitate to ask. Hi, Nicholas Foster. I'm pretty sure you said hello already, but anyways, the feminine typing plus squeaking. This picture. Georgia pie is good. Georgia pie is a flavor, I take it. Now, personally, I will say this. This is my compromise. I ingest stuff. I don't inhale stuff. So like weed and stuff like that, I don't actually inhale that. But I will ingest some things. So if you like that flavor of vape, then I'm very happy for you. Whoa, Gilgamesh, like, please. Draw whatever you so please. You don't have to. I promise you. You seriously don't have to. But, draw whatever you want. Like, don't feel like you have to draw specifically me. I have a creative corner in my Discord server that I want to help give a chance for people to show themselves off. So, like, please, if I inspire you to draw, that's honestly the most important part to me. But I have some, like, I mean, as a suggestion, if you really want to, like, you can take pictures of still frames of what I do here, or maybe photos that I've taken in my Discord server, and just draw me from there. That's what Iblis does. But Iblis has a leg up because they actually have my avatar, but the public avatar sense. This right here is a private one. It's been remade to be private, but there's still the public version in Prismic avatar search. So if you all are cheeky enough, you might come across it. I'm American, that's a Belgian flag. Thank you, Just Me. I'm sorry for my ignorance. I thought it was a German flag, but I am absolutely wrong. I apologize. Ooh, being turned into a 2D model would be amazing, actually. Like, I would honestly love that a lot. Wait, hold on. Make sure I'm catching up. If you could turn me into a 2D model, please let me know, Iblis. I would greatly appreciate it, because that would make it so much easier to at least have a more animated live stream with my own, like, avatar. So please let me know if that can happen. I forgot to say hi. Greetings. Hello. Hi. I appreciate you being here. Your hoagie is going wild. Alright, I know what that means. This thing, right? I know what that means, everybody. I know, it goes crazy. But hi, nothing. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I hope I'm not too far from chat. I think I caught up at this point. I'm decently-ish caught up. Hi Theo Gaming. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Do you like Dragon Ball Random? No, I'm not really a Dragon Ball fan personally, so I can't say that I exactly know anything related to Dragon Ball. So I'm sorry. I'm not really the person to have a conversation in relation to that. Hi Sarah Ballas, I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Just had the longest zone on my life. I always had the longest zone on my life. Hi Turtle's Life. Hi Lily Star. Hi Why Not. Hi It's Star XO. I appreciate you all. I appreciate you all very, very much. Mwah. Thank you for stopping by my live stream. I'm sorry if I took a little while to catch up. I hope you're still here. I understand if you're not. Left hand. I understand if you're not, but either way, the fact that you still felt comfortable to say hi means everything to me. So thank you for stopping by at the very least. Hearing rollers cackles. Anybody a fan of Has-Been Hotel? So it's Star XL. First off, I realized I caught up, so let me get some water. I actually do like Has-Been Hotel. I know season 1 has been out for a bit. I actually watched season 1, and that was actually a pretty good season to watch. But I also know season 2 is out, and I really, really, really need to watch it. In fact, I still have Amazon Prime. Maybe I should. Is it on Amazon Prime? If it is, then I'm probably gonna watch it when I'm on Thanksgiving break, and then at that point, I can actually catch up because people are talking about it and whatnot, and I want to make sure I'm not so far out of the loop where it's like, oh, well, you're kind of far behind on what's going on. I really don't want to be spoiled by anything, even though some people already in my Discord server have tried to spoiler. But it's all in good fun, of course. But overall, I need to really watch it soon because it seems like a lot of fun. It's a very, very gory show for sure. It's very visceral in what it does. But you know what? I honestly have not. I'm not gonna lie. I will be really, really honest here. I have not had this much fun in an animated cartoon since My Little Pony. I'm serious. And for those of you who don't know, I used to be a brony. Specifically G4. Like, G4 was amazing, and I love the animation, I love the characters, but I also love the action. They also had some really good song pieces in there too. Granted, with Hazbin Hotel, I don't like the 2 songs per episode. That's kind of like some are bangers, don't get me wrong, but for the most part, I'm kind of just like, I just want to watch the action, but not really like focus on musical stuff. Regardless though, a very good show still. I really, really, really need to watch season 2. Serpentius, is he still alive? I thought he died, if I'm not mistaken. Do you like dinosaurs, random? I'm not a huge dinosaur fan, but I will say, I think because of Monster Hunter in some way, because I play Monster Hunter 2 sometimes, I think because of Monster Hunter in some way, it really gives me like a fascination towards dinosaurs and like how like they could have like lived in our life. Because some of the monsters in Monster Hunter are very reminiscent, very similar to dinosaurs. Overall, like they seem pretty cool. I would obviously die if I lived in their era, but overall, like, just imagining, and you know what, the T-Rex is the biggest example of this. That is a apex predator that is evolved in the most sufficient way possible. Think about it. The T-Rex is a massive big beast. It has super massive jaws that does everything for it effectively. And it has a really high reach to where its vital organs are way out of reach for a bunch of smaller dinosaurs, which is like a majority of like the Jurassic Kingdom basically. So all the T-Rex had to do was bend with its really strong frontal legs down and just chomp on anything it wanted to and just eviscerate it, destroy it. Now, granted, the T-Rex had very small arms, but that was because like it didn't have a need to evolve with that. It did everything with its mouth and its jaws and its really strong legs. It didn't need anything else. So dinosaurs in some way are very fascinating as to why they're evolved into the way they evolved. And you know what? It's very clear to see those that did like a lot more damage and did a lot more killing, like the T-Rex. I don't know if the Velociraptor did, but like that was a very fast, like, you know, they adapted in their own ways. They were their own like particular characters in, like, I don't know, let's say a hero shooter. Like they tried their own skill sets. They had counters, they had hard counters, but they always found a way to try to like figure it out. Some of them really couldn't because their evolution just absolutely got them screwed, but that's besides the point. Like the T-Rex, most importantly, really balanced itself in a way where it's like it dominated a large majority of the Jurassic Kingdom. So just seeing dinosaurs as a whole, how they came to be, is just sheer evolution and progress. And that's honestly, in my opinion, really cool actually. The season, yes, I noticed that the season 2 trailer for Free Run's out. I just did not watch it yet. I need to watch it. I'm so excited. I really, really want to watch Free Run. But you know, also, in terms of animes recently, I actually want to watch Bocce the Rock. I really do. Like, that seems like a little more of like a slice of life anime. And yeah, it might have songs and whatnot. I literally just went on a rant about Hazbin Hotel and its music earlier. But like Bocce the Rock, like the character seems pretty cute. It seemed like a bunch of cute anime girls. Maybe I can take a note or two from them. But the point is, like, overall, just something to watch. I have not watched a lot of shows recently, everybody. I watch YouTube videos, sure, but it's either I'm personal connections, community content creation, community building, gaming for myself, or work. Like, I've never actually taken the time to just be like, let me just watch a show or watch an anime. And honestly, I should take more time to do so that way I can kind of recharge myself in a different way. So, if But if Freewind does come out when it does come out, that may heavily reinvigorate me to doing that, because I definitely want to watch Freewind Season 2. You know, when you have a ton of games on. Oh my god. You mean, I forgot what that was called, Andrew. But like, it's like, oh god, I know exactly what you're talking about. Like, you have so many games available to play, but you just sit. I've had that happen to me sometimes. Like, I'm just sitting there, just scrolling through game, load up game. This game sucks. Close game. Load up next game. This game sucks. Close next game. It's very, very like, oh gosh, dude. Happens way more often than I like to admit. That is why sometimes I just like having like my 4 games. It's Marvel Rivals, BF6, which I'm actually going to play pretty soon. I'm going to catch up on chat and I'm going to head out because my eyes are also hurting too. Marvel Rivals, BF6, Helldivers 2, and VR Chat. Now, VR Chat obviously for content creation, but also finding really cool worlds and meeting with you all and having a lovely time. VR Chat is my social life. Like, it's my substitution for going out to a bar and spending a shit ton of money and meeting a bunch of strangers that I really don't want to deal with. Like, I get a chance to like socialize here and actually build my socialization skills with you all. Between live streaming and just VR Chat as a whole, I enjoy the chances that I get to have. Just be able to build my muscles or assert myself or just be confident and dominant in how I want to conduct myself in the world these days. And it's thanks to you all, but especially now more than ever, I can be dominant to be that confident leader in VR Chat, so people even in a public instance can still feel gravitated towards me and hear what I have to say at least. I'm not saying I'm going out there preaching about everything about positivity and motivation. I just keep to myself. And if someone comes to me for good conversation, or if I find someone that's by themselves and I can give them good conversation, then I'll take the time to do so, one person at a time. I've always told myself, it even says it in my bio in Discord. I think, what is it? Man, I don't even know my own bio. That's how you know I'm bad at this stuff, everybody. Wanting to make a change in the world, one person at a time. And however I can do that, even in the smallest interactions in my day-to-day life, I will try to make that difference, one person at a time. I got done one. The songs are, I'll give it a star. They're not too bad. I've listened to some of them after the fact. Like, they're pretty okay. My personal favorite from Has Been Hotel is actually Addict. And it was before the actual series, but like Addict with Angel Dust and what's that guy's name? Valentino. But I remember my favorite part of that song was actually not the whole song, but the epilogue afterwards. Like it's called the Reprise. It's called the Reprise. And just like how melancholy and like dreary Angel Dust is and everything. And I still remember the final words that he said. Actually, no, I don't. Maybe things will be a little better inside of this hotel. I can't fully remember, but like, just I need to listen to it again because it was really nice. Just the way like the terrible times he went through, and then like this hotel actually gives them a small sense of hope that things could be better, that there's a sense for change. And you know, I like that too, and that's why I kind of admire Charlie in some sense from Has Been Hotel. Like, it's just wanting to make a change in the world, one person at a time, and that's what I'm trying to do too. So, what's up? Yeah. I played Monster Hunter. I played Worlds, and then I played Wilds, but we kind of stopped playing Wilds for a bit. I will say this, when I played the Mizusune and the Lagiacrus. Holy, those are intense fights. They were so much fun. Now, personally, I'm a bow player, so I love being able to use the bow, but like the bow in Wilds, I don't know if you played Wilds, but the bow in Wilds, they have the perfect dodge, and you have to be really precise in your dodging. If you dodge in the wrong direction, you still take a shit ton of damage, to the point where you'll still die. And overall, with the Mizusune, like, you have to be careful with hitboxes because they have really janky hitboxes, and the Lagiacrus was so fast-paced, so fluid, so heavy motion. But for bows, it was some of the most fun matches I ever had. Frustrating, yeah, because the tempered versions were terrible, but they were so exciting, they were so thrilling, they were so intense. I really, really, really cannot wait for Wilds' like DLC update. Capcom always does it, and I really hope this one either comes out earlier or really just like really knocks it out of the park and really capitalizes on Monster Hunter Wilds like features and like mechanics that they offer in this game. I'm really crossing my fingers and hoping it's gonna be awesome. I really can't wait. Hello, oof. I appreciate you being here. Have a good day. What weapon do I play Monster Hunter? I kind of said it in there too. I use the bow mostly. TGX War is so loud. I know, you're right, actually. Oh, actually, that's pretty cool. I did not know that. Hi, Daniel Ramirez. Nice of you to join us. Hey, Random, good place to message. No, I'm sorry, Trico. I don't really play with community members unless like it's like a group community event. I spend my personal time with my personal friends. Like, in fact, after this, I'm gonna go spend time with my coworker. That's the reason why, I hate to say it, but for my community in particular, I keep all of my members, every single member, like kind of an arm's length distance, like close enough where I will be personal with you, and like anytime you spend time with me and say hi and whatnot, I'll be like, hey, how you doing? What's up? How's it going on? But like not close enough where like I will legitimately spend personal time. That personal time reserved for my like personal friends. So I do hope you understand though. Discord message, it's not great, but it's easy to make online fan if they don't last. You're right about that. You are really right about that. And honestly, I always say this to myself personally and some other people in real life. I tell them the nice thing about internet friends is like if they don't vibe with you or they're just very nuisance or bothersome, you literally just press the block button and call it a day. Like you can't really do that in real life. I mean, granted, like there was a show called Black Mirror that tried to do that, and I should watch that show. Honestly, it'd be very interesting. But regardless, like for the most part in real life, you just can't do that. So it's a little easier to make friends on the internet, but that's also why at the same time too, sometimes people feel like they can be a little more insubordinate on the internet, if that makes sense. Trollish, rage baity, you name it, they probably will try to do it the best they can. Because they just want to get under yours. Because some people legitimately live on the internet just to get on other people's skin. And that's sad. Like, who lives their life like that? And, you know, it's funny because I was talking to my brother about it earlier today, actually. I was talking about in the matter where it's like, who just lives their life just to put other people down? Why? Come on, left hand, turn off, please. You were always supposed to turn off. Bro was supposed to turn off like 5 years ago. I almost turned off Steam VR. That would have been bad because this whole live stream would have been ended. Come on. Thank you. Anyways, while that's recharging, I had to yap for a bit because I can't really see my chat until this comes back up. Like, who lives their life just putting other people down intentionally, deliberately, like to just have the superiority complex, like just to feel better than you? That's sad. I'm sorry. If you are someone who and I'm not calling out anybody in particular, and please don't say anything. If the shoe fits, the shoe fits, but we don't need to know. What I'm trying to say is, if you live your life in particular to just call out people, make people feel inferior about themselves, critique, give negativity, give pessimism, do all this kind of stuff, just make people feel as low as the dirt, I need you to seriously reevaluate yourself and understand what you're doing in this life. You're legitimately taking a human life, a person that has their own likes, interests, wants, and desires, and you are basically devaluing all of that because you are trying to take away the fundamental thing that they need to have in their life: security. You're trying to make people feel insecure about their lives. You are ultimately making people feel insecure about their lives. You are putting people down in the dirt just to put yourself on some pedestal above them. Well, I have some really tough news to sell to you. Just because the pedestal you stand on above that person you threw in the dirt is still the lowest of the fucking floor. There are people that stand way above you. And you know how they got there? Because they didn't put other people in the mud. They didn't steal their pedestals. Because newsflash, that pedestal that you steal, it doesn't stack. All you're doing is putting another person in the dirt. As you take the previous person's pedestal that you put in the dirt, you're carrying it with you. Now you bully the next person, you make them feel like shit, you take their pedestals, oh shit, they're not compatible, they're a different stool. Yeah, you look over at the stools over there, at the people that are actually like really high in the sky, that's their own unique stool. They found their value, they found their worth, not by putting it down other people. They found it because they understood what it took to fulfill a satisfying life. So maybe you can, for those of you, obviously I wouldn't assume this is anybody in the chat, but for maybe to send to somebody who probably needs it. if you feel comfortable putting other people down, I'm sorry. You need to reevaluate your life. It's more of an opportunity to actually offer a hand than to spit on the hand that offers to you. Because if you offer your hand and they take your hand, you both climb higher. There's no reason to put people down ever. Just none. And I get it. There's criticism, there's feedback, there's concerns. Those are not necessarily negative things on a person's character. If anything, they're just concerns, like someone just saying, hey, can you do this? Hey, I need you to do this. That's not someone admonishing you. That is not someone belittling you. That is someone just trying to provide objective concern to you. If anything, the most important part then is to help ensure that we provide and establish a positive, hopeful, enlightened environment. I challenge every single person, and I always do it in my live streams, but I'll do it now more than ever. I challenge every single one of you to find a positivity in a person around you in your life. It can't be me, that's cheating. Someone in your actual real life. Look at that person. Understand that person. Why do they mean so much to you? What have they done for you? What have they established for you? And once you get that answer, go to that person, and I want you to tell them, I appreciate you for this. Hey, remember that time this happened? I appreciate you for that. Hey, remember this circumstance that I was in and you helped me? I appreciate you for that. There's no reason in this world that we have to focus putting each other down. And you know, my brother and I were talking about this earlier today. The reason why is because the person in front of you is human. It's a person that wants to live a life and just be themselves. There's never, ever any reason to put someone down for maybe a mistake they made or an insecurity they hold within themselves. Look inwards. Understand who's standing before you. Are they someone who needs help? Are they someone who needs to be understood? Are they someone who just doesn't know how the world works? Instead of accusing and having assumptions on people, actually take the time to just observe. See what they maybe need. And maybe, just maybe, if you know what you're looking for, you could potentially turn that person's worldview upside down. In other words, you could change the world to one person at a time. I gotta get off. My eyes are really burning. I latch you on for a while, but I'm just being Oh yeah, I love Mizusune. Mizusune is one of my favorite. I'll come back, camera. There we go. Mizusune is one of my favorite monsters to fight. I especially love their theme, especially in Rise. I love the Violet Mizusune. That was one of my favorite fights of all time. Whew, good times, good times. Charge Blade. Bow users all the way. Hi, Fire. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Hi, Kana. I appreciate you being here too. Thanks for stopping by. What headset do I use? I use the Quest Pro because it allows me to do this. Yes, I have so I use Slime VR full body tracking, and then I use Quest Pro for its eye tracking, mouth tracking, and of course these controllers that I hate so much, but they're behaving right now for now. But regardless, it's all inclusive. It's a very all-inclusive package, and if you really are very serious about VTubing in terms of like VR chat side of things, they're about $800 on eBay. So it's a very inclusive package, but I'm telling you right now, the Steam frame is going to come out, and that's potentially also it allows eye tracking, but it'll also potentially have face tracking coming with it, because they allow 2 slots for new modules. So stay tuned for that, because I know I definitely will be. I want to get rid of this headset. It's honestly very obnoxious. Oh, I went all the way back up to the chat. That's crazy. Did you know when you hit a weak spot? Hold on. I would imagine Trico. I would imagine it's very, very OP. Hello, Justine. Welcome back. I had a superior power problem. I'm very happy to hear that, Andrew. And honestly, like, just taking it one step at a time is the most important thing. Being able to look at yourself and just be honest with yourself. okay, well, why do I feel like this? Why did this happen? Why did this circumstance occur? The more you question yourself and the more you evaluate yourself, the better of a chance you have the better of a chance you will find an understanding of what you actually need to do. Don't get me wrong, like putting people down can it's a manipulation tactic, and I'm just trying to be careful with my words here, but like it's a manipulation tactic, right? Putting people down, technically it's like calling a person into your favor. Technically speaking, manipulation tactics can be utilized in more positive ways to ensure you can bring people on board with you to hear a more positive message. This is kind of sort of what I use personally, and I don't mean this in like a bad way or telling you guys, yeah, you're manipulated, you're looking at me. No, like, and this is why I'm dead super honest about this stuff. I don't ever want to like make you guys feel like I'm trying to legitimately manipulate you into something. I'm trying to make sure that I tell you all like there are some ways that I have to make sure that I can like, you know, talk to you all and react and vibe with you all and all this kind of stuff, just in order that I can call your attention and make sure I can actually allure you. But I don't mean it in a way where it's like I want you to be mine and be my minion forever. No, it's not like that at all. And that is why I always say, come and go as you so please. If I don't provide you attention or value anymore, please, you don't have to be here. I'm very thankful that you are, but I never ever make it want to seem like, oh, I have you trapped under my spell. Never. We're here to just chill and have fun. And I know the stuff that I say can be a little bit shocking sometimes. Maybe, at least in my opinion, shocking. But again, I want to be really, really real with you all. Like the way I do things. Maybe you all can use it in your own life to ensure that you're using it for a sense of positivity. Manipulation can be a good thing if you're trying to provide a positive message too. Like I want to like make you all feel comfortable with me so I can give you what I want to give you. But at this point, I'm just like, I just spew positivity wherever I exist now. So you don't really have to gain my trust or attention anymore. I just want to make sure that I can provide a good message and get there however I can. I want to be as alluring as possible so you also listen as well. So with that being said, I'm very happy that I've, at the very least in some small sense, Andrew, I've given you some sense of positivity to yourself by being proud of who you are. And you know what? For what it's worth, Andrew, I'm proud of you too. You were here earlier, Fire, that's for sure. Hi, Alexander Hamilton. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I love you too, Iblis. I'm very thankful that you're here. Screams in broke person. Well, I'm so sorry, missing. It's okay, Ollie. I appreciate you being here, but I think unfortunately I'm going to be getting off pretty soon. Once I catch up the chat, then I'm going to be heading out because my eyes are burning. Probably gonna stay. Yeah, you're telling me, Ollie, my eyes are hurt and tired. I gotta get out of this and just relax for a bit. Couldn't you use hand tracking? So Alexander Hamilton, I could actually. Hold up for 1 second. Well, did I turn off hand tracking is the issue. Sometimes I turn off hand tracking because hand tracking sucks sometimes. So give me a quick second. Let me see if I turned off hand tracking. Input. Oh, hand tracking's on. Hand tracking's on. So let me just wait real quick. Well, at the same time too, I have my hold on, chat. I'm cooking. My microphone's way further away now, but also I can't use hand tracking because it was in the way. Come on. Hand tracking? Yeah, look at this. There you go. Hand tracking. So I could use this. The only issue here is that I have to make sure that like my hands are staying in focus of me, but also that you all can see it too. So like seriously, the Steam frame is also gonna have hand tracking, so I can't really wait to use this. Honestly, that's gonna be sickest. That's gonna be amazing. Anyways, let me continue reading chat. If it wants to open, there we go. Hates me, and it might hate Roller too. Yeah, I'm still using it. See, like I'm making it work. Let me go back because it's a little. I will say I need the tactility of controllers to like read chat and all that kind of stuff. Hand tracking is nice sometimes though. Bye, Iblis. I appreciate you being here. But you're right though. At least with Alexander Hamilton, at the very least of hand tracking, there's no stick drift. Funny cows. Gay gay. You're right. I am happy. Thank you for telling me that. Anyways, everybody, there are gloves you can buy to make it better. Honestly, I do want to try those gloves sometimes. That would be really cool, actually. I want to be able to buy those gloves and just like wear it, so that way I have the tactility of the controllers plus the gloves grip. But I will say this: the Steam Frame, they mentioned that their controllers are going to have pressure sensitive points on them. So technically speaking, you'll still have the 5-finger tracking you had from the Valve Index Knuckles. And honestly, that sounds like a dream to me. That'll be so amazing, because having that the actual tactility of like hand tracking is gonna be awesome. And don't get me wrong, I'm a very expressive person already in my not really my full body tracking today, but like in my body motions and my face and my eyes and all that kind of stuff. But like having the ability of my hands will be so awesome. But I'm not necessarily opposed to like doing interesting things with my hands. Regardless, I still try my best to like be somewhat interesting. I try to be somewhat interesting regardless, but overall I'd still want to make sure that like having finger tracking will be so sick. I can't wait for that time to come. That'll be so cool. I found it where if you stick drift in your menu with your controller, then go hand tracking. I think that's just actually what just happened to me, believe it or not, because I was moving in the game, and then I think the hand tracking came on, and it was like still adjusting. I was like, what the heck? That was so weird. But regardless, yeah, it's a cool game. I could definitely look at it sometime and try to probably consider it. But I think if anybody, I caught up on chat. So yeah, I caught up on chat. I did it. But I think at this point, unfortunately, I'm not gonna be reading chat anymore. I'm just gonna say some final thoughts. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm very happy that I've had the chance to be here with you all. I feel like I had a lot of introspective points today, and I'm very proud of myself, honestly. I want to make sure that I have the ability to share with you all like my deeper thoughts, and to be able to help you hopefully be a little bit better in this world. A lot of the stuff that I say really does come from the bottom of my heart, and I want to make sure that I say nice, affirming, and positive things for you all to take home with yourselves. I still do say this though. I still do say this. In your days tomorrow, please do me a favor, an absolute favor, and take the time to appreciate one person in your day, whether it be a teacher, a family member, you know, a good friend, all this kind of stuff. Please take the time to just tell them, you know what, I appreciate you, or give them a compliment of something that they have. Just please, for me. And by the end of it all, if you do that for me, then we are going to make a change in the world, one person at a time. I am very thankful for everybody who has come to join me, new and old. And again, I'm always forever grateful to have such a lovely community of people who want to come by and say hi, and overall just spend time with me and have fun. And that we can all do this with each other, to laugh, love, and have fun on this random Tuesday night. I hope you all have a good night, and I hope you all take care now.